Hey, how are we doing? Welcome back to 10 Country Challenge episode 2. Can it be done? Can it be done? Yeah, it's tough. It's tougher than I had thought. Very easy to slip up on things like South Africa, Canada versus America, you know, South America versus Asia, things like that. There's a lot of places that you can mix up depending on where you are shoved, because remember, I can't move either. So yeah, it's tough. Just to be clear, it doesn't have to be necessarily 10 different countries in a row, because that would just be extremely unlikely that I would even be handed that. In the last video, for example, I had 2 USAs in a row. It's bound to happen. So it's just about being able to identify them all. Right, quick one for you just before I begin as well. I'm going to get you guys involved in a new series that I'm going to do. It's called Hometown Roulette. Now, you might remember I did my own hometown of Aldridge, and I made my own little map. And it's really easy to do because you get the parameters, and it does it for you, basically. So I want you to comment on this video with your hometown. And, preferably I don't want places like New York or LA. I want people who live in fairly small towns or villages, not too small, not Burnham-on-Crouch. That'd be awful in a number of ways. But yeah, and I will play your hometown. But to decide whose I pick, I'm going to make a roulette on a website, like a Wheel of Fortune type thing, and I'll spin it, and whoever it lands on, I will choose you, and I'll pick the first 50 that comment, by the way. So get commenting. First 50 will be in the Wheel of Fortune, and you will have a chance of me playing in your hometown. How great is that? And I'll try and, I don't know, maybe I'll make up stories about you that didn't happen. Anyway, let's play this. Right, we've got trees. We've got fir trees aplenty. Different layers of them. Is that key? Is it? Who knows? We've also got some birch. This is all very Russian in foliage. We've got some cars here. It's pretty poor image quality, but we've got cars. I just can't really tell. Is that a Saab? That might be it might be a Volvo, actually. The one in front of it looks quite Russian. Looks like a banger. See if there's anything this way. There's a little. Is that a Pepsi bottle? Could be Pepsi, could be Orangina. Who knows? Right, what's going on here? Someone's overtaking. Someone's being naughty. That lorry, it doesn't... For some reason, you don't really get that style lorry in Europe so much. I think we're talking Russia here, guys, to be honest. I think that's what we're talking. So, without any further ado, I'm going to guess Russia. We're only on the first one. There's less pressure here. So let's go for Russia. Fairly far north, just north of Cherepovets. The World Cup final just about to kick off, by the way, in Moscow, just south of where I'm guessing. And I never thought I'd say this, but I actually want France to win. Not just because I've got them in my sweepstake, but because if Croatia win, then it could have been us. Anyway, let's make this guess. Excellent. And, oh my God. Well, typically, when I'm not trying to get near, I'm not trying to get points, I get probably the most bumper crop of points I've ever had in Russia. That's ridiculous. Look at that. And that will probably make it onto Insane Guesses compilation, purely because I wasn't even trying. If you're watching this on Insane Guesses, this is 10 Country Challenge. I'm not even trying to get points. Let's carry on. Okay, wow, this should be gettable, shouldn't it? But who bloody knows? I mean, let's look around. Let's look at the people here. What are these guys saying? Where are they from? Are they Indian? Are they Sri Lankan? Hard to tell at the moment. It's looking Indian. Look at this guy. He looks pretty damn Indian, but I'm not going to pretend that I can tell the difference between a Sri Lankan man and an Indian man. No siree. But lots to go off here. A hell of a lot to go off. Lots of clues, that means, for those of you who aren't from Britain. But yeah, lots of clues. And yeah, I guess trying to look for the language would be a good starting point to ensure that we don't mess up here. Oh, is that the Bangladeshi flag? I think it is. And actually, thinking about it, that would coincide with the Muslim headwear that they're wearing. Look, she's got it. She's got it, presuming that's a woman or a man who's been in the sun too long. We'll never know. And there were some nice ladies here. Don't know about nice, but they've got them on either way. And so yeah, oh God, square, an English word. Wow. That has thrown the cat amongst the pigeons a bit. Let's get into Bangladesh. By the way, I've never had Bangladesh on Geoguessr, so that's one thing that's also kind of putting a spanner in the works, if you like. Let's have a look at the language in Bangladesh. That would be a start. I'm going to take my time here because this is not easy. Now that does correlate, doesn't it? That does correlate. Yeah. Let's have a look at India now. Well, that kind of is similar as well, to be fair. They must speak quite a similar language in that part of India. That, I don't know. It seems like there's two different styles going on there on that lorry. So this is tough. At the moment, I'm 85% Bangladesh, not by blood, but on this round. But I the last thing I want to do is get it wrong, really. So, especially with such a big, wide plethora of clues, Should we just do it? Let's have a look. Let's see if that is, in fact, the flag. I know it is. It does look like that. So I'm just going to go for it, guys, I think. Bangladesh. And let's go. Let's see if we can do the same. Let's repeat the first round. Let's go here, Khulna. That was my first instinct, so let's just go north of Khulna. Fingers crossed. Excellent. And yeah, well, could have been closer, to be fair, on closer inspection. But 4485, if this was no moving, scrolling or zooming, or even no moving for that matter, this would be a very excited. I'd be all excited by this point. Instead, I'm just pretty ticked off, really, that we're not playing that. 100 miles. Yeah, and 2 countries down. There's another one in the bag. Next one. This is to draw even with the record, believe it or not. Lay off, it's only my second go. Second episode, rather. It's about my 7th go. Right, what's this saying then? Okay, right, we're driving on the right. Massively narrows it down. Well, that's a Chevy, isn't it? Chevrolet, or am I getting mixed up? Have they been bought by another company? Someone iron that out for me. Well, I was going to say, is this Australia because of the signs? But no, it can't be. Driving on the right. Unless this guy's an absolute lunatic. Probably not with that car. The barn looks American. But certain things about this are telling me it's not America. Like that, for example. No, this has got to be America, hasn't it? It's got to be. I'm pretty ready. Yeah, well, what else is it going to be? Brazil? I mean, these houses aren't Brazilian, are they? So let's go America. And just for laughs, I'll try and get near. I'll say that we're kind of around here in what state are we in there? Indiana. Let's say Indiana. Cape Heart. Let's go there. Well, we've got the country, but we were in Michigan, but not a million miles away, and that would have kept our score pretty strong, wouldn't it? I'm going to try not to think about this because it's really annoying. But yeah, 3 countries down. We've drawn with the record, okay, of 3, the almighty record of 3. Can we better it? And can we get 10? I doubt it. But let's go. Right. Rightio. Now, we've got our red house or building there. Now, is this the USA or is it Europe? That's the question. We've got the red buildings are everywhere, aren't they? Yeah. don't know, really. How do you tell the two apart? It's got to be Sweden, hasn't it? I think this has got to be Sweden. The flat part of Sweden. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to go for, unless I'm being really stupid. Let's go down here. Let's go Clamby. Come on. Fuck. Scheiße. That was Finland. That was Finland, guys. Damn. Damn. Very flat part of Finland, which is most of it. We can't play the next round. We've buggered it. We'll have one more go at this in this episode. How about that? Can't stop now, can we? We can't stop now. It's already begun. That song's clearly about, wanking. Right. Here we go again. Can we get 3? Can we beat 3? I just don't know. It's proving hard. I'm sure it's possible, but it's proving very tricky. Right, here we go. First impressions of this are some sort of obscure pocket of Canada. Looking at that sign, that would back that up. But there's always a chance that we're in America, isn't there? On a round like this. But no, I'm gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna say we're in Canada, and it's got to be the eastern coast with the Scottish influence, and Nova Scotia or Newfoundland. Well, I don't know. Let's go Nova Scotia and say Baddeck. How about that? How'd you like that? Oh, yes. Not too shabby. So we went over here in Baddeck. We probably couldn't be further away in Nova Scotian terms. And we were in Pubnicio. Very nice. Oh, sorry. That's Pubnico. My mistake. Let's carry on. 1 down. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, our options here are USA, Mexico. Really? How about Argentina? Is that an option? Where's the sun? Sun's quite low, really, and it is very low, but it's directly west, really. Maybe a bit southwest. So I wouldn't like to use that. If it was bang in the south, then I'd say yeah, we're in the northern hemisphere. But yeah, wouldn't like to use that because there's too many factors that can distort it. Right. For the record, it is slightly, if we look, slightly on the south side, isn't it? Slightly in the south side, so, But I'm not going to let that interfere. Now, these pylons, I should know about these pylons, whether they're Mexican or American. Damn. I think we should go for the US. I think we should go for the US. Do you think? No? You think Mexico? Tough. I'm going US. Albuquerque. Bollocks. Well, that's me done for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Still yet to break 3, aren't we? And it's proving tricky. Do you think you could do better? Probably. But yes, the other main important thing is comment. You've probably already done it, but comment with your name. Well, your name will be there, won't it? Yeah, don't worry about your name. Just put your hometown. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else you need to put, really. Maybe you could put your actual name if you don't want me to call you by your YouTube name. And I will painstakingly enter all of your, hometowns and whatnot into the Wheel of Fortune. And yeah, you could be on a video very soon. Me exploring your hometown. It's a dream come true. I know, it's incredible. Right, so until then, guys, I'll see you soon.